Vodka.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
Vodka and wings.
Vodka and wings. You know how we do,
back
boys.
again.
You know how we do.
I've missed you, you know.
You've missed us.
Hey,
It's been a week.
It's been a while. Or two.
They said it's been a week or two. Nah,
It's a long story.
Yo,
Trust me.
let's get straight into this. The chicken, man. What's going on?
Wings.
Where's it from?
Let's go with the vodka first.
Oh, the vodka. Ow.
Tell them about the vodka.
Oh, you got some ow.
Oh, you got a blue tongue.
Okay. You got an AU.
We started already.
AKA gold vodka. This is banging. I ain't gonna lie.
It's Charlie Stuff's new thing still, and it is fire.
Is it his thing?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Nah, he brought it out.
It's his
brand. Yes, Charlie Sluff.
Okay.
See, you need to get Instagram. Jay.
Voice went up a few octaves.
Yeah, trust me, I'm gassed.
Yeah. But anyway, blue raspberry and lemonade. That's what we're dealing with today.
Cheers.
Raspberry and lemonade.
Cheers,
Come on.
lads.
Vodka and
Boys,
wings.
cheers.
Another thing. Hey, come on.
Hey, yo, where the wings from this week though?
Okay, the wings are from Portland Lagoon.
Oui.
Yard Future up at Hockley.
How was his voice changed?
Man, a yard man, you know.
Man, a piece of huddle, brother.
A piece of huddle, man.
Oh, Hockley, you know, said it with chest. Watch him.
Nah,
Yo,
Portland
these
Lagoon.
things are messy. I'll be honest.
Well, you lick your finger.
Ooh, you're gonna have to wait for yours. Yeah.
It's like a box each, yeah.
Why? Yeah, Portland Lagoon, Great Hampton Street still. I'm a regular there, so I thought, let me just try.
Oh, that's
perhaps
opposite the
mention that.
Tesco's, yeah.
Yeah, that one
I
there,
know
that one there.
I know
So you get me?
Yes.
So yeah.
How did I
that's what we're
know?
working with.
How did I know when it's this guy's turn to get the wings? He gets barbecue.
Is that what they are?
Man, put barbecue on the cereal, you know. So that.
Barbecue wings.
Listen, for all the episodes we've had, we've always had like peri peri and jerk. That's all we've had really. So I thought, let me just try the cool. Something different, you get me?
Trying a thing, yeah?
It's not different though. Like,
They're nice.
if we link up, after podcast, he is getting barbecue something.
Yeah, barbecue based.
That makes sense still.
Barbecue wings. That's the one still, yeah?
You're listening to the Vodka and Wings podcast.
It's a nice change of pace, you get me?
Change your pace.
What goes well with the blue raspberry, isn't it?
It's a bit of a milder experience. I'll accept.
I beg you pass that bottle, please.
I'll accept. A solid 3.75. And rising. And rising.
you know.
And rising. It's not static.
Must be nice then. Must be nice.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'm gonna relax for a bit.
Alright,
How's everyone been differently anyway?
Alright.
What about yours?
Me starting. I haven't been happy still, I'll be honest. Not gonna lie.
We're always here to talk. You know.
Arsenal, bro. Arsenal.
Oh, wow.
To get into, man. Obviously, the other day, played Leicester, innit? And I don't know, man. The last 3 minutes or something, and then that bloody Jamie Vardy scored a goal. You get me?
Just come out injury.
Always scores against us as well. You get me? So it's just like.
You remember gonna sign him, innit? At one point, there was talks
years
about
ago.
you signing him.
Yeah, he wasn't interested anyway. You get me? So.
That was when it was like. That's when it was going for the league, and around them times was just after.
Nah, they'd already won the league.
Oh,
They'd
okay,
won the
yeah,
league
just
previously. You get me? But he wasn't on it anyway. You get me? Which to be fair, with regards to signing him, not too bothered about that still.
Nah.
You get me? Don't really care. Like, yeah, keep Jamie Vardy, Leicester. Like, it's calm. You get me? I just didn't want to lose to them though. You get me?
Yeah, nah, I hear
it's
that.
like, Arsenal are meant to be on the up, and then it's like, oh yeah, we're at home, and it's like I couldn't see no creativity on that, and then we lost. Sad times.
Oh, everything's unpredictable at the minute.
Is
The match that you think is gonna go one way, just go.
let's not talk too much about Liverpool's 7-2 absolute drubbing. Yeah, to Aston Villa. You get me? But what I will say is, I'm a man. I've accepted it and I've moved on.
I know certain men are gonna remind you of that.
It's cool. I don't mind. You get me? We won the league.
You're gonna have to take that banter for a hot minute.
Yeah, I don't mind. You get me? It is what it is. People are just we're top dogs at the moment because we won the league last season, so everyone's got something to say on it. You get me? Whereas I'm seeing man like Man City, they ain't looking too healthy themselves. You get me? And no one's talking about them, but it is what it is, isn't it?
They're not still.
You get me? So I'll accept it. It is what it is.
Where do you think you'll finish this season?
I don't know. I don't think we'll win it. Not with the amount of injuries we'd had. I think I think we might snatch a top 4, but it might be a bit of a struggle. I'll be honest, and that's just a realistic expectation. I think anything less than that, I think we've had a bad season because we've got quality, but at the same time we're a little bit depleted. So you get me.
I hear that. I think you've invested well so far.
No. I'll be honest, I don't, man. I think we should have invested in some more reinforcements. We had a small squad last season anyway, and like Touchwood last season, nothing really happened to them. So they were just playing, you get me?
Or the fringe players got injured.
Yeah. So none of the main stars were like, they were all right, you get me? So, I don't know. I think we should have invested in some reinforcements. It was a bit naive, but then I don't think it was up to Klopp. I think the board wanted to save some dough in it.
But to be fair, you've got some decent youth players though as well.
I have, but we've been shelling them out, man. Is it what's his name again? Brewster.
Oh, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But
was he gonna play?
Exactly. When was he gonna jump in? We got Minamino, who's already a fringe player, and he's decent. So he's already behind Minamino, who isn't playing anyway. You get me? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So and then he's got Origi and them man there, and now we've got Jota in. Like,
got some time.
Jota looks solid. You get me? So especially with Firmino not scoring too much, but we'll have to come on to that next time. Anyway, Vodka and Wings. Listen, topic number 1, the hot topic. That's probably going to be the hot topic for the next. How long did they say it was? 6 months or foreseeable? Lockdown. Lockdown.
I can't stand that word.
Lockdown. Do you know what it is? Do you feel like you're in lockdown at the moment?
No.
What do you think this is? This is a weird time, you know. What is it? So what are we in?
I don't feel like I'm in lockdown.
It did before, like when it first happened, I felt like I was grounded, but no.
Yeah, there's nobody on the roads. There's nobody on the roads.
Trust me.
People aren't taking it as it is anymore because there's just so many.
It's because so many
Flaws.
things
There's
are
so many
open and
flaws.
stuff now. So if everyone's got to go to work and all the schools are open, so the teachers got to go to work, all the kids are going to work, everyone's just active, so it's not going to feel like lockdown. But when it first happened, all the shops were shut, like...
Yeah.
You get me? So it looked all mad, like...
Nobody on the everyone's just open.
Yeah, everyone...
But they can't really afford, or we can't afford, people don't really understand that, but we can't really afford just to stop everything.
Yeah.
You get me? So I understand why they've done it like this, because they still need some kind of like transactions happening.
With the tiers.
Yeah.
That's another thing then, so that's saying that the money is more important than the lives.
Correct. I 100% agree, bro.
So
what is it, innit?
we can afford to lose lives, but we can't afford to lose any money.
So basically, they want you to go out, go to work, spend, and go home.
Yeah.
Basically,
Like somewhere in between.
and then in between all of that, then you can have your fun in your house with your own people.
Not after 10 o'clock, though.
Not after 10. Rule of 6 outside somewhere.
Come out.
Trust me.
Rule of 6 outside somewhere.
dumb.
You gotta
It's
get out of
dumb.
here.
And now there's no mixing with households and that. Like,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can't come round to your house, but if we go to work together, we're all right.
Yeah.
Like, we catch the bus together and go to work, sit together at work. But if I try and come over for dinner, it's
We're
like,
at work right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's our
me,
second
bro.
job. But yeah. It is a bit weird. And I get why he's done the tier system, because basically what he's trying to say, or Boris is trying to say, is like, there's certain parts of the country that it's not even that high, so why are we punishing them, putting them in lockdown when it's your peoples in your area that are smashing up the thing?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to him, if it's that serious, then it should. Don't you think it should be a tighter, like what you were saying? Should be more of a lockdown, like how it was when it first happened. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, what do you think?
Because it don't make sense. Because all right, then there's areas where it's not rising, whatever. So if you keep them open, more than likely it's gonna rise.
Yeah.
You get me? Like when we first went into lockdown and there was only how much cases or how much deaths a day, and then it started rising. He put us in lockdown. And then, you get me? So why is it changed now? Like, why is they okay for them to stay open, but them not? Like, it's the same virus.
It's the same virus.
You get me? And this 10 o'clock curfew business, like what?
Man, you have to go into the pub, wear your mask to the
That's what I'm
table,
saying.
and then sit down and take your mask off.
I know.
Like COVID don't travel.
Like as soon as you sit down, okay, COVID's not gonna touch you now.
Trust me.
You're safe.
I'm saying, and 10 o'clock comes up,
Man,
COVID's coming out now, you know. It's 10, you know.
Catch the last bus into town. And that.
You get
Trust
me?
me,
Don't
like-
make no sense.
Is it, man? Do you know what though? You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking like, I know they're trying to like restrict us with what's happening, but is it working? Because you know Manchester, they was kicking off. They was like, oh, we ain't accepting this tier 3 without extra money. But they said there was in something similar to tier 3 for all this time since the first original lockdown, and they said the cases nothing's changed. Said that city's just been on lockdown more or less since like March, April times or whenever lockdown hit, and it's been more or less similar to how it was then. Now, and he's saying, well, nothing's like it's not working.
So
there's
where's
no
the information coming from? If they're wanting to put it into like tier 3, they're thinking that like in your area now there must be a lot of cases. But if they're saying everything's the same, like nothing's changed, then somebody's got some false information somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's to do with the testing. The testing's been a bit weird. Like it's been so inconsistent. It's so inconsistent. The
Sick of
testing is a
it,
joke, man. I'll be honest. And like,
Joke.
I went to a test personally, and I went to the drive-through one. And I'll be honest, there must have been about 140 employees, man. And it's not even joking. Loads of cones, everything's socially distanced, and it's empty. And I'm thinking to myself, like, if you're really on the testing thing, people have to travel here, so they're gonna be willing to be tested in it. But it's empty, everyone's standing around and that, and the process takes like a few minutes. You get me? But the turnaround, like, it took probably about 5 days for me to get a result. By that time, I had to get back to work. You get me? So in between that time, I got tested and that, like, nobody knows what's happening. So am I at work? Am I not at work? Like, you got what I mean?
All this inconsistency is just making everyone lose faith in the
whole system.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like it's nonsense now.
Yeah, because
And no one will believe it.
at first everybody was listening, like, okay, yeah, we're gonna abide by what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like back in March, April.
No,
Now
it's
it's
not.
like, yo, fam, I'm going out.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what it is? People know that
nothing.
it's not as deadly as they're making out it is. Because if you've got a virus or the virus, this COVID virus, they say stay at home for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no,
That's it. Stay at home
that's
for
it.
2 weeks and then what? You're over it.
Yeah, it is a bit. It's a bit of a weird one.
Trust me.
Because they were saying like after you've caught it, you know, the antibodies that occur in your system and that, they were saying like those seem to kind of like just disappear kind of thing after a while. So you could catch it again. So this 2 week thing is just basically so you stay away so you don't infect another person, but then you still could just catch it again. So like there's just no plan. We just got to stay at home to stay away from people so we don't pass it on. That's basically what they're saying. But go to work and spend money.
But you know how they've explained that you could catch it again and that. Doesn't that defeat the whole logic of the vaccines?
Well, there hasn't been like a vaccine
With whatever they're gonna
suggested.
try. No, but the logic of actually having vaccine. They're saying that they're gonna try and make vaccines and whatever. But if it's something your bodies just go, then the whole vaccine thing is
Not
irrelevant. You
necessary.
get me?
Yeah. No, I hear what you're
So
saying.
then how?
Yeah.
It's all nonsense, bro.
It
There's
is
too
the-
many
They started
inconsistencies.
They started like some clinical trials and that. I got a letter actually through the other day asking me to go for some clinical trials. I was thinking, what is this? Because I'm BAME. You get me?
Bro, I had that.
Identified me on the whole street and that.
I had that about 3 months ago, bro.
Serious? Trying to get you in? Did it offer you to pay ya?
But I didn't read it.
Or is it straight in the
I
bin?
saw it. I was like,
It's a
Later.
I had 2 letters. Come to think about it, I had 2 letters, yeah.
Two of them things.
They wanted you, man.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Your
It's
case
like,
like
yeah,
that.
we need my man.
Yeah.
Perfect
Man.
guinea pig.
I went to my mum's and that. She was
Did it have a
like,
flipping stamp on it? I feel like someone just pushed it through your letterbox and watched it from around the corner or
it
something.
was from,
We want him.
I can't remember what the university's called, man.
Oh,
from a
you got one from a
university.
uni. Sick.
Probably,
How did I identify you? Know where to get your details from?
I don't-
Puff. Plenty of fish.
I said plenty of fish that guy. Yeah, clicked on his profile.
He's a joker.
Nah,
That's mad.
He's a weird man.
I don't know. I really don't know how they got my details, but something about how some of the word translates from Latin to must die or something like that.
Serious?
Oh, that Ipsos Mori.
Yeah.
Oh, them. That's what you got.
I had 2 of those letters.
I've heard about them as well. The message me
Why?
before.
Messenger? Like what
Yeah.
text?
Man, you know what? I did some program thing back in the day. Like it was like a school thing, and it like follows you. And even up to now, they still write me letters and that saying happy birthday and
Yeah.
hope you're getting on good with
What
life.
programs? This don't sound like no
mad.
program, bro. What did you sign up for?
It was mad. I can't even remember.
You
I
should have
remember
declined the
it came-
cookies, bro.
it came-
Decline them cookies.
I
Stop it.
can't even remember exactly what it was, but I remember they had to come out to the house and ask me questions and that. It was like some survey thing. But I think I got some vouchers or something, so I was like, yeah, live.
It was like £10 or something like
Yeah,
that.
but I was only like 12 or so. I was like, give me them, ask me some questions. I was safe. But then it's only since this COVID thing come out that the same name come up, Ipsos Mori. I was like, I remember them. Like,
Gemini,
Now you take them that. Just see.
yeah, but mad thing.
So what do you think's gonna happen Christmas? Just before we move on from this, like obviously they're saying like Christmas, they're probably gonna enforce more rules because I know that on the
Bro,
run
it's
up
gonna
to
be
Christmas.
the deadest Christmas ever. Like unless people are out here just breaking bare rules, like it's
Yeah.
gonna be dead.
Yeah, I am.
What?
I ain't cooking Christmas dinner by myself. I go into somebody's house. I'll tell you that now.
Wow, you'll be in the garden with that garden heater though.
Listen, I'm squeezing in someone's bubble.
I
I
was
am.
just thinking more on like going out and having drinks and whatever.
Well, bars are shut, man. They're like non-essential. They've closed down.
What
No,
bars
they
are
shut
closed
at
down?
10, bro. Where
Yeah.
you been?
The pub.
You're now listening to the Vodka and Wings podcast. Come on, Jake.
They lock that
Turtle
up.
baiting.
Think they'll lock it off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
'Cause
gotta lock it
people-
off soon then.
People are getting smashed now, innit? So imagine
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
run
yeah.
up to Christmas, they're just gonna be like, hey, I'm going on holiday, innit? I'm just gonna just have one
I
jolly
don't,
one.
I don't think they'll like it. I think they'll keep the curfew.
You reckon?
Yeah. They'll probably keep it.
They'll
at
probably
10.
change the curfew to 9 or something.
That ain't
Because
gonna work.
Christmas is the biggest
they-
money
if there's
earner.
bars
for
open-
people
if
going
there's-
out
People
and
go
that.
out from early now, boy.
Yeah,
If there's
bro.
bars open in
People are
December,
smashed at 4 p.m. and that.
I'm
like,
going.
yo.
I'm going.
I said I'm going. I'm there.
Bars open for December. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'll leave by 10. I'm going.
Can I have 5 friends?
Oh yeah.
Lads.
Pick me.
That's another thing. What going? Like you only got 5 friends. Like what is
Nah, I don't
that?
even think
Nah,
that. I
just-
don't even think that's happening.
just
man. I
get a
think
couple-
it's just,
couple
And the rule
tables.
of 6 is a thing still.
Is it?
Throughout all of the tiers?
I thought it's gone down to you only your household now.
Nah. Throughout all the tiers, rule of 6.
Nah, bro.
Because what they're trying to say is, if you just make it a free for all, the rate's just gonna increase. So it's the
Nah,
rule of
it's
6
changed, bro.
inside, but then some tiers are like outside as well.
What did they say when you tried to book this thing?
It was long, bro.
Yeah, let's not get into that one. But yeah, we'll have to see. But if the bars are open, I'm out for a drink, like standard. You have to celebrate live.
Watch him. Watch him.
December baby.
We do it every Wednesday.
Just me.
Wednesday to
cheers,
be
Dad.
sad.
That bus ride home, I swear that boys. The bus ride home is peace.
Vodka wings, vodka wings.
Uber.
Yeah, breathing into my mask with the vodka and the chicken is going up my nose.
And I drag them, bro.
It was a good time. All right.
Yeah, man, So
Next thing, what are you saying, boys? I know this is probably gonna be the time where we're watching Bear TV, man. So, flipping, you're probably gonna be on Netflix a lot. Potentially gonna be on flipping Sky Movies a lot. So, out there, who's your favorite actor or actress? Doesn't have to be actor necessarily. Who's your favorite actor? I'm gonna. I'll start off. I think
go on.
I like Wesley Snipes.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Alright.
From you know what? From
it's alright.
from Demolition Man back in the day.
Yeah,
Ah,
Yeah, I love that
yeah,
film.
yeah, yeah.
I still watch that film now, even though the effects look dead, right? Like compared to like Marvel, super like Avengers and all that kind of stuff. I just like him as an actor. I like him in Blade as well, where he's just kind of like
Yeah,
cold
the
and that.
films.
Yeah.
I like when he plays like the gangster role in that, man. He plays them sick.
Yeah,
What's
he
that, what's
does.
that film called again? When he plays
Which one?
Which one? Yeah.
that film, man. And he, gets,
Oh, which one?
he comes out of prison.
Where Demolition
And
Man.
Nah. Come on, you know what film I'm on about, man?
Yeah,
It
don't-
I've had a vodka, bro.
give us a
He
clue.
comes out of prison.
Give us a clue.
He comes
Give
out
us
of
a
prison,
clue.
and the other geezer that he's with now
How many
is a
symbols?
but he doesn't know that he's a Fed. But
Oh,
it's his
yeah,
best
yeah.
brethren, like the brethrens and that.
Unsensibles.
What's it called
I
again?
can't.
man?
remember- I know what you're talking
It's a
about.
classic film, and everyone knows the film.
It comes out and yeah,
I
yeah.
bet everyone's watching this thinking, "Oh, it's that film."
Yeah.
I can't remember right now, but we all know what film.
I like
it
him
is.
like that. I like, you know what it is about him? I like when he plays that edgy character. You get me? And
Yeah,
then, and then
yeah,
you
sick.
see him throw up his hands on that and he's throwing fists
He's
and
sick,
kicks.
he's
I'm just
sick.
like, yeah, I like that.
he is
I like that. I like that.
No,
You get me?
he's
What about you?
Me, I'm gonna go for Tom Hardy. You know,
What? Tom Hardy.
Hardy.
I like Tom Hardy
Sick.
still.
No, watching some of his films, you know, he done sick in. You watch the Cray twins.
No, I ain't seen that one. I ain't
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
that.
He plays like both the brothers.
Yeah.
So like the scenes where he's arguing with himself, obviously.
That's
but,
sick.
but the way it comes across, it's so sick, and like the brothers have got completely different personalities, and like how they talk and that.
Calm.
Yeah, and the one's a bit. You get me, but the way he just plays them both is.
So
sick.
would you say that's like a favorite actor of like all time?
He is one of them, you know.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, I think he's sick. Venom sick as well. I think he played.
Yeah,
Venom.
yeah,
Yeah,
He does
yeah,
good
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. He's got a couple of films are sick.
I like
man.
Venom. Venom was I really like Venom. It was a bit more of a darker like
Yeah,
of the Avengers. It was just like
Of the what? Sorry.
When I say dark, like,
Like
the,
the superhero-
the Marvel
The what?
superheroes, not the Avengers. But, you know, like
I was gonna say.
Didn't see him in that one.
he's like an Avenger. Obviously, he's like a
Like an
a bit like
anti-hero.
Deadpool, and it. Deadpool's not really supposed to be a hero, but he's still. You get me? He's another one actually. Deadpool
That
was
was right
sick.
in the end.
That was a sick film.
Oh, that brother there.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Deadpool. Was,
Ryan Reynolds.
yeah, Deadpool was
I
heavy.
like him still.
Especially Deadpool 2. That like I've watched that quite a few times. Man.
Yeah.
Are you man?
Good stuff, so.
Me. Will Smith.
Will Smith, you know,
Will Smith's
watch
my
him.
guy. All the way back in the day from Prince of Bel-Air. Come on. See that program there? Man used to
Can
watch
watch it
that on
now.
BBC
Still
Two.
watching it now.
Used to come on at like 6 or 6:30. I used to remember.
Yeah.
Man used to watch that. Get me
Just,
regular. Trust
Just
me.
after dinner and that on a school night.
I like his vibe. Like he's just his whole
he's
character,
funny stuff.
and then the way that he brings that into like different films, like Independence Day. I remember that like from like way back, like, obviously when he was younger and that. Like just love the way he plays his characters, and he always brings his mannerisms into it because he's a funny character. Like he reminds me of my dad in a way as well. That kind of thing. You get me?
Always busting jokes.
Always busting
What's sick
some
about
form
him?
of joke.
He can do the jokes, but then he can move to serious things and that as
Yeah,
well. like-
yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit
Yeah,
of
that
Happiness.
was-
Yeah.
but it's sick.
He
And,
even
That's
said
a
himself he
proper
was surprised that he didn't
And,
get like an award for that.
I Am Legend. I deserve one.
Did he forget he was black?
I Am Legend is sick as well.
You like Legend?
Yeah, I Am Legend.
Did you?
Do you like it?
It was
What's
alright.
it
It was
like?
nice. It was alright.
I
it.
liked Time Legend. I liked Hitch.
Sick.
Yeah, Hitch.
Yeah, Hitch was
That
funny as
well.
kills me,
Still.
bro.
It's just funny.
When he kicks the girl off the boat and that.
Yo, did you see the kick?
Clap to the.
Yeah, I like that one.
Will
Still.
Smith's up there.
Obviously, can't forget about Bad Boys.
Yeah,
you get me?
bro.
Classic.
Classic.
Mike Lowry.
You get me? Mike Lowry. You get me?
I think 3 was a bit of a letdown though.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm a fan of
you know.
3.
Trying to squeeze the last juice out of the lemon.
The thing went too far.
Went
Fetch
too
was
much,
like,
didn't
is it you? What?
What, did any of you see Gemini Man?
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I thought it was alright.
I thought it was okay.
I feel for Will Smith films, I don't think that was up there.
What about this one then? Because this was just a bit left. But at the same time, I got it, but it was a bit left. Aladdin.
He was good in that.
I thought he was good in it.
He was good in that.
That was
He was.
alright.
Obviously, do you know what the reason is? Because the original guy that played him, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
He was so iconic in that role. People just expected him to be like that, and he's not. He's Will
Came,
Smith. You get me?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why people are like, oh. But I think he was good in it. I'll be honest.
It was alright.
I thought he was good in it. I quite enjoyed it. What do you think?
Didn't like it.
Nah,
What didn't you like about it?
the whole thing. I watched.
You don't like Aladdin, yeah?
Nah.
You have a heart.
The whole thing. What about him?
Nah, I just don't think that role was for him. I don't think that role was for him.
Wait,
Maybe it's because obviously Robin Williams has always had that role. You kind of
Just what I said.
assume. Yeah, you just assume that same characteristics from Robbie Williams in Will Smith, and it just doesn't run. That's my opinion. It's like if someone else was to play Wolverine.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's like
you're expecting Hugh Jackman and it to just and be like.
I reckon somebody else could pull that off though.
You reckon?
Get me?
What's his name?
I agree because Batman's been done bare times, and I think
you get me. That's an iconic one.
I think the latest series of Batman's compared to the old ones way trump the old ones.
What? The films?
Yeah.
What you're talking about? Batman and Superman and like just Ben Affleck.
Nah, not Affleck. Forget him. I'm talking about.
He was dead.
You're talking about Bane.
Bane,
Yeah, that's the
ones.
old one. The new one is.
I don't
Then-
because
There
that
was
was one
ones
of the new
before
ones.
that, though, innit?
There was
before
even
that.
ones older than that. But,
But
these
still.
new ones with Affleck and that, I'm not really interested. He did okay for Affleck, but for me, he went caught in it.
Man,
the one
that-
Bane was sick.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
even
That
the Joker was
sick.
sick.
Joker
Even
was
Batman
sick.
Begins.
Oh, bro.
Come on.
This
Joker.
Those are the That's what I'm
Don't
talking
get
about.
me
You get me?
started.
So I do get it. Some people can play it better than others. You get me? And loads of people have played Batman, but
What about Suicide Squad?
That was alright.
I thought it was alright, but I thought it was a bit.
I kind of switched off. I'll be honest.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Su-
Will Smith did
Su-
his best in that either.
I don't think the whole film was the best that it could be. I think it could have been better. You get me? But just the fact that he was in it, obviously they just tried to get names in them.
Yeah, it's just like an all-star cast type of thing, innit? What about your favorite actor or actress? No actresses. Controversial. Don't know your favorite actress.
I'm gonna go with
Trying to
Eddie.
Trigger the feminists.
Eddie
Murphy.
Yeah.
You
For acting or
Eddie,
stand up?
Eddie is one of a kind though.
Acting.
Still.
Sorry.
Acting.
What? Shrek. Donkey.
Is that blood?
like there's obviously thinking Norbit. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle.
Beverly Hill Cop.
Nutty Professor.
Made
I like Beverly Hills Cop.
in America as well.
Yeah.
He's done a few, and
Coming to America.
Oh, mate.
yeah,
Classic.
America.
Gonna be a number 2 of that as well.
Is he actually filming that?
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, sick.
Hello, my neighbours.
I don't know how you can look past him.
He is good.
I recognize him a lot more for like his stand up and that.
I didn't see much of his.
Because he's the one, he kind of brought in like Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence said like, I owe a lot of respect to like Eddie and that because he kind of like put me on. You get me? But his stand up was sick. Like for his time, it was iconic. Everyone talks about Eddie.
When he's in that red leather suit.
Leather suits and that Raw. Was it Eddie
feel
Murphy
like,
Raw?
I feel like Eddie, he copied a lot of criteria from Richard Pryor. If you watch how he was,
In probably aspects, but like on a whole, there were two different like.
Yeah,
you
I
get
reckon
me?
it was different.
Probably aspect. That's just my opinion. Maybe.
Yeah, opinions. You know them ones.
fair enough.
Maybe. I do like Eddie though. I think Eddie's a decent actor. I feel like he does well in those roles where he's not
Daddy
the main.
daycare.
He's not necessarily the main character. You get me? Like he's a supporting cast because he's just a funny guy. A bit like Kevin Hart.
Oh, mate. That
Secret
guy.
Life of Pets. Kevin Hart, bro.
The little
I
rabbit.
was flipping crying. I was crying, bro. What's that? I watched that by
You need to
myself.
watch Soul Plane, man. Soul Plane.
What's that, Bamas?
You're now listening to the Vodka and Wings podcast. I'm dying. Man, it's funny.
Soul Plane was when he first just started
Soul
coming out.
Plane.
Yeah, that's only
That's my actual favorite film. Soul Plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I thought he was gonna say Life of Pets.
Nah. Soul Plane, man. Soul Plane is like my favorite film.
You know what's funny? And then he only has a little role. Death at a Funeral. You watch Death at a Funeral?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I
you
have
watch
actually.
I have.
I have.
And he's like the
It's like
the
a
funeral
comedy,
bearer.
innit?
He's like the Undertaker kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like the funeral thing,
I've
that
seen
film
that
was
still.
funny.
That is quite funny.
Maybe
I like Hart. All right.
he's 6 though.
Yeah, yapping.
Question, the gents. Question. Short of cash.
Always.
Everyone's on lockdown. You
Show
get
me
Furloughs
the
ending.
show me the money.
Would you? Yeah. Would you
winning.
Probably.
let your partner? Yeah.
Whoa.
I didn't even say anything. It's like, whoa, I don't know.
I don't know.
Would you let your partner go on a date with another dude for 50k.
Why? 50?
50k.
50 large ones.
Pay
That's a
half the
50
payments
large
before and then the other half after to ensure that its transactions are going through. So
Is
none of
it how-
this.
is it going
None of
into-
this. Oh, do I get paid first? And then I say no after. No.
Okay,
Half
well,
before.
who does the money go to?
He means you or your partner.
You and
And your partner?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
is it
What
the
the-
money's just for me, just to stay silent, to let you do your thing?
What?
All right, the
So-
money's for you. The money's for you.
Just me.
Oh.
The money's for you. Yeah, because
Just
it's your
me.
partner, innit? He's coming to you saying, "Can I take your partner on a date? Pay 50k."
So then after the day, you can say, it's $5 back, babe. It's fine.
Sweet,
He's already took the money. He's
cro-
taking it.
Does she know that you're getting this money? I'm just asking a question.
No, that's up to you to decide whether or not you tell her.
So she doesn't know, but all she does know is that she's gotta go on a date with this random guy.
That's obviously she's accepted that you put it to her. She said, "All right, cool, I'll do it for you," kind of thing. No money has been discussed. The 50k goes to you.
She don't know about it.
She don't know about it, so that's up to you. If you want to mention the 50k, that's your business. I'll mention the 50k too. I'll be like, listen, do this with it nice. If you don't want to do it though, I understand. You get me? We'll go and work in McDonald's for the rest of our lives.
I like what you did there.
But end up in McDonald's. Why?
But if you do it, it could be life changing. So I'd probably put it like that.
Oh, that kind of reverse psychology.
Realistically, in my head, like, you get me? Like, I'm married, so flipping, she's going on a date with another dude. To me, it's cool because I know that she's not gonna be doing them kind of things. But
What kind of date are we talking? I'm talking
it's a
restaurant.
date, bro. You're
or-
gonna go to a restaurant. They're gonna talk deeply. The dude's gonna look into her eyes. You get me?
Is
You're
that
gonna
just a
express
normal
Why,
date?
why he says Netflix and chill after? Go
That's
watch-
not the
go
part
watch-
of the date, brother.
go watch, Life of Pets.
That's not part of the date. That's never
Always
part of the
adding
date.
stuff on, man.
That's never part of the date. The date is right. You go to
They
a
go in
restaurant.
Nobu. They go in Nobu or the Shard.
They go to a
meal.
restaurant. Marco Pierre White's, whatever you want to call it. You get me? It's a date.
Yeah.
But anything that happens on that time is just part of the date. You get me?
I'm saying, yeah, let's do it. Get the 50 bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No questions. Would you tell your missus that, like, obviously, like,
Yeah, I said, I got 50 bags. You can have 5 because you're a cheater. And I keep 45 now, joking. That's a bit wrong.
yeah, cheater. Give me my money. Yeah, cheater.
Take fast and go and date. But nah, you know what? It's 50 bags, innit? Like, and it's just a date. I'd be like, come on, let's just do this. 25 bags each. You're not even 25. We just share the money, you get me? We're together, innit? So what's mine's yours. So boom. With 50 bags richer.
Would you be able to like?
Just know we ain't going to that restaurant.
Just would you,
Scarred. Scarred.
would you be able to like live with that though?
Live with what?
Live with what?
Letting your missus go on a date with an ex-man.
Yeah, I'm comfortable in my
It's a
own
date.
skin.
It's just a date, yeah.
If anything happened, that's a different situation. That's an extra transaction. So either you pay me more money and you take my
If-
missus,
if-
or
There's 50 grand involved. It's live. We'll laugh about it after. I'm like, what did you order, babes? You order everything expensive? Yes, man. I'm like, yes, man.
yo,
What
what would you do? What would you do?
Can I go on a date?
Is that
Whoa. You're already gonna get the money.
Oh, one
I
meal
don't-
for one.
I don't think you'd pass as your girlfriend. Not with that beard.
And the goatee.
What size are you at? 14. Men's. What would you do though?
Why?
We was discussing this thing, deliberating. Good job. Yeah or nay?
It's a bit of a tricky one, you know.
What's tricky about it?
It's not enough.
It's not enough money.
No,
It's more than it is.
Nah, why?
Just know that you're on record.
Anything you do say.
I'm saying no.
Nah, you're not doing it.
Nah.
Scared.
Not even that.
He's trying to get brownie points here.
What brownie points?
It was just like,
Take the money. Josh, you idiot.
Watch it Sunday dinner time, bro. You ain't get no extra outfit. You ain't get no extra pasta.
Trust me, if I see you, did you get a pot noodle? You would have got 50 bags.
I would have paid for this dinner.
Yeah, pot noodle and shit.
Nah, I'm not making her go out with no one.
Nah.
Nah.
But nah, can't go out on the next date with an ex-man.
Is there
That's a pride thing, though,
Is
innit?
there a figure that would make you say yeah?
There might be.
Oh, that's weak. That's weak. Nah.
What was that? I missed that. What was that? What was that?
He said, "Is there a figure out here that would make you go?" And he's like, "There might be."
No, and then I said, nah.
You're lying.
You heard him. You heard him.
No, I went.
So your woman's got a price.
Nah.
We give you the right price, you give us your woman.
Nah.
Anything's for sale for the right price.
Not us talking for the actual question. Put it out there. Sorry, Keo.
Anything's for sale for the right price.
Pack on the man for the man. What about you, Az?
1 million.
What about you, Az?
What?
Would you?
I was talking. What happened?
Man said what?
Oh my God.
I forgot the podcast. You mean? Man said what about you, Oz?
Now you know what? I'll just speak to her and I'll just tell her the situation, tell her about the money, and ask her what she thinks. I'd let her make the decision. You get me? I would say that I'm open to it if you are. But if you're not, then I'm happy just to say
I'll do
no.
it if you do.
So basically, he's pushing
I'm
all.
happy to say no because obviously at the end of the day, it's not me who's going on the date. You get me? But I'm not going to hold it against you if you don't let us get this 50 bags either.
Nah.
Brownie points.
All right.
He's lying. We know Oz.
Let's
What you
remix
mean, no?
Get us so close and get out of here.
All right. Let's remix this. All right. So say you have to go on a date and your missus gets the money.
She gets the money to herself.
Would you do it?
I wouldn't be allowed.
Yeah,
You do?
I'll do it.
Would you do it?
Yeah, obviously, if it's my missus and I trust her, that the money's still going to be there when I come off my date.
I don't know if you started. I don't know if you convinced yourself then.
Come back on my day all happy and that, and the yard's empty. It's like, oh God.
Electric meters are 150.
That's right. Nah, but I'm sure like if we was on the same level, it'd be the same situation the way around, innit?
Yeah, 100%. She'd be like, you
Yeah,
better
just
get
be a
that
few,
money.
few ground rules and that, like no footsie and all that.
Footsie, you play footsie?
Man, get touchy.
First time
No,
met.
you get me, you got to lay down something. You
I
get
play
me.
football. Footsie's a tackle to me, man. You kick him at ankles, I'm trying to knock you over.
Shoulder boards.
Nah, fair play.
Would you?
Yeah.
You'd go.
Yeah,
good
easy.
piece.
Of course. I'm bringing that money home. Straight away, man. Bringing that money home. Obviously, ground
What about
rules and
you,
all that.
Josh?
Nah, bro.
You're not gonna go if it's you going on a date.
Nah, I ain't gonna go, man.
Nah.
Nah,
What?
just date. I don't need to.
I'm married anyway, so
don't trust yourself.
Woo!
Nah, I wouldn't go.
Why?
No.
Yeah.
What's your reason
Yeah.
though?
Why?
Reason.
But if it's you on a date, you know you can just go there and not say a word and eat food, but you shook.
No, no.
That's all he can say because you don't know. Like you gotta give us some more. Like.
Go.
I just wouldn't go. I don't see the point in going.
What?
Wait,
There's
somebody
50
saying they're gonna
grand.
give you 50 bags. What do you mean you don't see the point? That's the actual point of the 50 bags. Why wouldn't you go? What is your reasoning behind not going?
I personally wouldn't want to go.
What
You
is
wouldn't
the
want to
reason?
go. What's your reason though?
My morals. I ain't gonna go on a next date with a next woman or a next person.
enough.
That's my morals.
Okay, that's fair enough, but at least you've told us now. Now the people know.
Facts, yeah, you'd be hard in court. What
else,
Did you do it, Josh? I don't know. Well, you need to give an answer.
Morals don't pay the bills.
You're right. We'll be back done for the rest of our lives. I'll cover you shift on Saturday.
If they're hiring, I'm accepting. Oh shit.
Oh jeez.
Mad.
All right, boys.
You're now listening to Vodka and Wings podcast.
Tune of the week. No, it's a bit of a hard one because there's like obviously because of lockdown and that there's not much time where people are linking up and listening to tunes and vibing and that. So it's a lot. It's really
Listen to tunes.
Nah, no, but you know, like
No, when you hear it out, it's
when
different.
you hear it out and you with your boys, you
Trust
get me
me.
just together and that. And it's,
You hear a
it's
tune in
different.
the club is sick. Even you hear it on the radio, you could have had it on your phone and it comes on the radio. It's like, yo, trust me, it's
You know what I'm
different.
saying? That cup of tea went down real quick when that tune come out. Back the cup of tea from burning.
My tune of the week is artist called Parsaloo from
What?
Coventry.
Oh yeah.
You get me? He's got his tune come out called Black,
Yeah.
and I think it's a nice catchy tune. And the relevance of the video and stuff has got like a lot of references to like Black history and stuff. Like there's stuff from like the Moors, and then there's like some tribes and stuff in Africa, and then the Black Panther movement, and then Black Lives Matter. So like you see like different stages, and he's dressed up and that, and I think it's sick. And he's dressed up as Manson Musa, whatever his name is, like rich guy. You get me? What the tune's hard anyway, apart from the video. The video's got a sick concept, but
What
apart
is it?
from that, the tune's
Is it like is it like drill or just rapping?
he's a bit of a drill artist, but I wouldn't say the song is drill.
Oh, okay.
Like it's one of them ones where he's a drill artist, but then the beat's a bit funky and that.
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
Okay,
I like that.
what do I call this now then? Play it.
Yeah. It's kind of
It's
its own
a bit-
little thing.
yeah.
I like that still. I'm a bit
Yeah.
desensitized to drill because there's just so much of it out there at the moment.
Yeah.
So when I hear things like that, it sounds different. You get me? I can kind of like.
That's what a lot of the drill things. I want to listen to people that are completely different to everyone else.
Yeah.
Like
There's a
artists
lot
like
of brothers
Millions
that
and
sound the
stuff
same.
that come out, and it just sounds completely different too.
Yeah, what
You get me?
everybody
Millions
else
is
is
sick, and then there's other artists that come out, and it's like, you got a different flow and a different sound, and it's not boring. There's
People
the
that
same,
stand
everyone's
out.
just-
You get drawn to them.
What's it? His name? Parsaloo.
Yeah,
I'll have to
Parsaloo.
check-
It's
I'll
called
have to check
Black.
that out. My tune of the week, Skibby. Oh my Ema. It's Afrobeats.
Hey, is that
Vibes
you though?
Easy, an Afrobeats thing.
Yeah, bro, vibes. Hey, listen,
funny.
them Sunday afternoons in the kitchen when I'm cooking up some food. Jeez.
Substitute.
Jeez.
How does the tune go?
I won't go my vocals yet. I won't do
He's had a drink.
Go on.
Shot.
Nah, bro. And then you get me a record and that. Listen to Drake singing. Oh my Ema, man. This give me honest for your body's on fire. Oh my Ema, yeah. Listen to the tune. Listen to the tune. Yeah, you get me. Vibes the tune, man. That's my tune. That's my tune. Skibby. Yeah.
Sorry,
Afrobeat,
Skibby.
Skibby. Nice. What about you?
Right.
You, brother?
Mine is
Javelli.
featuring Millions.
Easy.
Javelli.
Oh,
That's a tune.
He's been blowing up recently.
You know how you said someone unique. I think Dutch is unique and different. Like, obviously his voice,
Deep voice, bro.
Yeah, his voice
is very
voice is
husky, ain't it?
distinctive, innit?
Yeah, it is.
and like when he raps, like you can. It's almost like you can hear like the pain or the anger in his voice when he's like.
He does
rapping
sound
about-
angry.
Rapping about stuff, man. So.
I
I
confirm
like
that.
him
So
still.
for me, yeah, and he's come out with quite a few tunes recently, but
He's
this
still-
one and Millions, obviously.
Cool with
Millions
me.
was like a tune of the week, like a couple of weeks ago as well. So
Fair play.
them two kicking.
Did you see when Stefan Landam was bantering the Dutch and he was coughing and he was clearing his throat? He said, "Oh, he's about to end his career. He's gonna clear his throat."
Nah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Everybody's gonna clear his throat. No.
That sounds
Funny.
joke.
Steph Dance with
Burna Boy.
Burner.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Burner Boy as well. Like he's one of my artists at the moment. His album's
Don't you believe
sick.
Stefan's brother?
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying.
Man,
But
things,
yeah.
though.
Burner Boy is like one of the artists as well. I do admire him.
Rate him,
Yeah,
man.
he's
Yeah,
sick still. He's
Fair
sick.
play.
What about you, Az?
Alright, my one is Digga D. It's called Chingy
Hey.
Brackets. It's whatever. It's whatever. Hey, trust me. Joe song. Sick still. Digga D. I like him still. He's coming out with a few bangers recently. And this is the next one.
Put him in a
Get
coffin.
me. Trust me.
Yeah, he's been killing it still.
Yeah, man. Digger D. It's on a drilly vibe in it. So, yeah, anybody listening, want to get some new drill on your Spotify playlist?
You're now listening to the Vodka and Wings podcast.
Before we close, dilemma of the week. Ours is dilemma. You know how it goes.
Dilemma.
You're listening to Ours is Dilemma.
Ready? Mary is in a hospital lounge waiting to visit a sick friend. A young man sitting next to Mary explains that his father is very ill. The doctors believe that he is a week to live at most. He explains further that his father has a substantial life insurance policy that expires at midnight. If his father dies before midnight, this young man will receive a very large sum of money. He says that the money would mean a great deal to him and his family, and that no good would come from his father living a few more days. After talking with him, Mary can tell this man is in desperate need of the money to feed his family. The man asks Mary to go up to his father's room and smother his father with a pillow. Should
Gonna put a hit on your dad, man.
Should Mary kill this man's father in order to get the money for the man and his family? What should she do, boys? What should she do?
If I was Mary, I'd be like, nah.
Later.
Trust me. Nah. It's not even for me as well. Mary's not even getting a penny.
You don't know that?
She might do.
But from the sounds of your thing, I don't want to go too deep into it. It's like smother it for the man to get the money. So
I hear you.
I think
She might be able to sort me out a little pee.
nah, you can't kill someone for a little pee.
How much pee you looking?
Nah, but I'm just saying. If you're gonna even consider doing something like that, it needs to be.
I'll
in
be
the
honest,
millions.
if you've had a pot noodle for the last 2 weeks, bro, you're thinking about that. You are thinking about that. It's not long. Like, you are thinking, yo, like, I could be at Marco Pierre White's. Not
Or
Aldi's
you could be in Winston Green prison. Marco Pierre Green. Be on the wing.
Yeah, I suppose you could be for conspiracy, but if Mary's got to do it.
But what's the same? Mary's gonna be on the wing.
But so you don't get the pee.
But who we asking from Mary's point of view? Should Mary do it? You get me? The man's already asked her. The man's like, yeah, do it, murk my dad. You get me? Done him.
Murk my dad.
So I can get
My
paid.
dad in a spliff, quick. You get me? So we're asking for Mary. Like, should Mary do it? That's a bit nah. It's not. If I was Mary,
If Mary's being asked, she's not in the best position, so she's definitely going to be considering it.
Mary, we've been
she's
clapping
like
for you for NH every Thursday. Like, just do your thing, but don't kill nobody, Mary.
What it sounds like to me is that she's feeling bad for this brother.
Yeah.
Oh man, like his family really need this money. Like they're not eating well. Like he needs to feed them. I mean, who comes out with that's the first thing? I need to feed my family. Like,
Yeah, that's deep. That's like a basic need, isn't it? That's deep.
So like in hearing that, it's like yo, like this is deep. Like you get me? Man needs to feed his family. They really need this money. Like, and she's one of those. I don't know. Maybe she's gullible or whatever, but she's feeling really bad for this brother right now. From reading it, I don't know. Like it's sounding like maybe she actually is gonna go and do it. Like, get me?
All right, let's put it from this perspective. Say if the nurse Mary was one of our partners, and they came home and said, "This is what I've been asked to do." What would you advise them to do?
Obviously, if it's your partner, you're telling them shut up. Like,
Who are you kidding? Bed. Yo. Nah, to me it's a no-brainer, man. I would never ask anybody to do that, and I wouldn't expect her to do that on somebody's behalf. You get me? Yeah, it's money and that, but like it's a life at the same time. Like let him live his life. I know it's obviously he's coming to an end, but if I was Mary, I'd be like, nah, you you asking me to do that, you taking me for a joke.
Do it yourself.
On me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
on
she
me,
might.
innit?
She in a position where she feels bad, but you know, I'm not trying to say that there should be heartless or nothing. But she's in that position where she must see deaths and family people grieving and stuff.
Yeah.
So she must be able to work through that kind of thing, not to feel.
Yeah, but
she has
when
to
she's-
help everybody outside of her job. Kind
But
of
she's
thing.
specifically advancing a state of living. You get me? Mary herself. She's the one that has to do that. So she might deal with people who have passed, but they've passed by themselves. But if she's the one who's making them pass,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean,
different.
Why you start
She
talking
should-
about what's her job? Why you start saying
Ain't she
her
the
job?
nurse?
Who told you that? Did I say that? Did I say she was the nurse?
no.
Mary's in the hospital lounge waiting to visit a sick friend.
Oh boy,
Oh,
I didn't say nothing about her job was this.
game changer.
Alright, listen,
That's
I
even
don't
worse
know
then.
why I thought that then.
That's even worse.
She
I
just
feel-
feels-
It's just
she
us
just
around
feels
them
bad.
person.
Yeah, she just feels
What
bad.
you telling me?
man.
I don't know you. My brother's sick in there as well, but you're telling me to make somebody else. Yeah, but later. Trust me, I thought it was like Mary was the nurse's dad, and the man was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
like pleading with her and that.
milk
Like,
off my dad for me, so I get this pee, please."
man said that-
So he's just in the waiting room. He just nudged someone. He's like, "Yo, my dad's in there."
What's up? Do me a solid. Do me a solid.
That is bread.
Go knock him out. Do me a solid.
I give you a five.
That is mad. He's brave still.
Just
Why
Oh
would you
yeah,
even
this is
think
it. You
to-
get me?
Why would you even think
he's
to ask
bait
a
as
random
well. That's
person?
what I'm saying.
He's,
That's
he's
bait.
desperate, bro. He's
He
desperate.
should have done it himself, then.
Yeah, trust me, he should do it himself. Them kind
Like,
of
yo,
things.
Dad, give me a long
Please,
hook,
huh?
man. Just. In a bit, pops.
I'm gonna say, give me a long.
Yeah, you're not desperate.
I'm gonna say, give me a long.
Oh, mate.
Oh mate.
Right.
Nah, if I
But
was
he
Mary,
should-
it's a
you
straight
know what?
no.
If it was that bad and he knew that it was gonna, even if his dad, he should be able to speak to his dad and say, "Yo, Dad, like it's Monday. Let's not wait till Thursday."
Give me she enough.
Yeah. Because obviously, more than likely, if he's in that position, he's gonna die. Even if he's probably in pain and stuff, so he's probably thinking, "You get
Finish
me?
it.
I would rather go now and let my family be
Finish him.
financially stable." So he should have talked to his dad and say, "Yeah, I'm just gonna trip over this wire now and lock it out the connection. You get me? Support machine gone."
I couldn't leave it. I couldn't leave it.
I wouldn't personally be able to do that to my
would do
dad.
that.
Wait, who
I'll
said
be
he was
like-
on a support machine?
Or whatever however he's gonna die.
He
Just let him
smothered
finish.
with a pillow.
Yeah, but what's wrong with him now? How is he now? Just chilling.
Yeah,
in hospital.
he's in the bed, but he's not gonna live that much longer.
COVID-19.
Now I
Nah,
couldn't
it's
do it. I
raw
couldn't do it,
still.
and
Raw.
I wouldn't do it if it was Mary, and I couldn't ask anybody else to do it. Like live your course, you get me. That's just me though, innit? Live
If I-
your course.
if I was
No
a
amount
brother-
of money, no amount of money is gonna bring that back or clear my conscience.
Nah,
you
if
get
she
me?
did that, she'd remember that for the rest of her life.
That's what I'm
Trust me,
saying. You
the
could be
whole
responsible
time,
for somebody else's death. Because she'd probably like some people they could just topple them. You get me? But
Yeah,
Brother
yeah,
needs to
for real.
circle. Just wait until if his dad does die. Wait until his dad die. Then phone the insurance company. Say, I know it's expired. But can you
back date is death.
That's
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
so
work,
he's
my
in the
friend.
back, can I get anything,
That's
you
not
get me?
gonna work.
I tweeted out his death on this date, so
Yo.
that's when he died.
It don't work like that.
Listen, that's
I
more
tweeted it. He died on this day. I tweeted
Listen,
it.
but that's more rationally thinking than just nudging someone in the waiting room. You're gonna go kill him for me. Like, that's raw,
Bro,
blood.
this is it. Like he knows.
Exactly.
He knows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If the brother don't die, no money. That's why
Yeah,
he's
then it's peak.
desperate.
There's no
Like,
money
yo, I
then.
need to feed my family. Like
When he ain't
this
got
is
no
my
money,
chance.
There's no money. You didn't earn the money anyway. It's not your money.
If he's in that position, yeah, and
lost nothing.
he's got family, and he's got
But
to
you
that
broke
point where you need to feed them. Something went wrong. You need to look at yourself. Not
Yeah.
looking at your dad.
Yeah, but think about this. All right, safe. All of that stuff. Like, yes, he needs to look at himself. But look, this brother's thinking, this is my chance now. Like, I can step up. I can sort out all of this insurance. But this guy, he needs to go first. Like, this is all he's thinking. It's like,
So why
this
would you
brother
ask
needs
Mary?
to, or not this brother. My father needs to die first. Like, you get me? Like, I need him to die. And then the family can be good. Like, there's no good of him just living for an extra few days for what? Like, you're in the hospital anyway. Like, I'm going home in a
He
minute.
don't really love his dad.
Not necessarily. He's just thinking about the other family members, I guess. The ones who are
Even
here
still,
living.
If your dad was really dying, that wouldn't even be on your mind.
True.
Like the insurance money.
True, I agree with that.
Like,
It depends on
if-
your relationship, though. Say if he's
Yeah,
just
if
a
you're
rich
less-
fat cat that you don't really see in that, and he just disowned you and that, but he's biological father, and then you turn up to the hospital and then my man's dying. For
that
him,
puts
he
a bit
could.
different spin on it.
That's a
So-
whole different story. You get me? He
That's
could turn
true.
around and be like,
He
you
should
know
have come
what?
with his own Mary then, bro. Ask someone.
Should have come with his own
He could have tried already and got told by the nurse like you're not allowed back in the waiting room. So you get me?
Why do you get that pillow in your hand, sir? How the fuck?
Planning to put some. I mean, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Put the pillow on the wall. Boy.
So you don't know, but like obviously, if it's come to that point, he's probably gonna do that himself. If he's desperate,
Yeah.
that's the second to last thing he's doing before he does it himself.
Well, he's missed it. He's missed it.
If
all
he's
up
asking
now.
Mary in the changing room,
Yeah,
I mean
hey.
in the waiting room, that's like the second to last straw. It's like, all right, Mary said no, all right, it's up to me.
And then
I've got to do it.
But the
It's
funny
on
thing
me.
is that
I need to get this money, man.
if he's asked Mary and she said no, and then he's kind of done job.
Mary's
If
getting
Mary,
backed.
if Mary,
Mary's
if Mary says something,
Mary's getting backed.
he done agree.
Mary's getting backed. Whoever she came to see is getting backed.
Listen, all I know yet is all this brother's thinking is
Trust me. You know what I've been thinking about as well. I wonder what Mary must have looked like. Like he's in the waiting room and he's in Mary and he's like, yeah, you could do it, you know.
he's not thinking that. He's just thinking anybody will do.
Nah, man. Ask Mary.
He's calculated. He's looked at Mary and goes, you fit the description. I'm a serial killer.
You fit the description. Just me, it's mad, but
That's Ross, though.
it's one of
He's
those.
what it
innit?
is. He's what it is.
Get me?
All right, we have arrived, boys. It's that time. End of the party. Party.
Until next time.
Whoa. Pause.
Until next time, make sure. Hey, this ow has got me feeling whoa.
Ow.
Ow, bro.
Eat
Ow.
vodka and that. Come on.
Gold, bro. Ow.
Bottle done. Yo, go home safe on the bus, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Trust me, bro.
My Uber's on the way still. I'm Uber
When did you order it? How did you do that? Would you mind?
A man said,
You know that
a man said you ordered an Uber, would you mind?
People.
Alright, in a bit, people. Watch the wings. You gotta leave the lot, yo.
A man
I'm
said in
Rico,
a bit,
you
people,
Uber
why is your Uber here?
Oh, what? Yeah, I think so. Who called you? They're still waiting.
Your phone didn't even go off.
How you might getting home?
I'm bus.
Sound a
Bus.
bit sketchy.
Bus.
Sound a bit sketchy, man.
Bus. I have my mask.
Don't trust
Yo,
these
make
man,
sure
yo.
to. It made me cry, bro. Make sure you check the socials. You know
Yes.
how it is. Vodka
Check
Wings.
Instagram.
Insta,
Vodka Wings at.
You get me?
Don't know the thing. Come on.
Definitely.
Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you check out the YouTube. This video will be up on there.
Definitely.
Yes.
And we shall catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Cool.
In a bit.